in my
Oh, wait a minute.
Here. I wouldn't be able to see there.
Ready? Got it.
Oh my gosh.
Hi on YouTube. We are just going into Instagram as well.
Hello.
So just bear with us while we
Hello on Instagram.
make sure that we're in both places at the same time.
Welcome to our live. We're just getting sorted.
I'm
As
Tracy
you know,
from
we do
Infinite Soul Stars,
YouTube
and I'm just now going to join the girls in Instagram.
hello. Okay, I see Diana's getting on. Let me add her. There's Lydia coming on.
Setting all up.
Accept. There's Lydia. Yay.
Hi everyone.
Oh my gosh, everything's
Hello.
going smoothly.
Good.
Yay.
Hi everyone. Good evening.
Hi, Sarah.
Welcome.
Yes.
We've got
Hey,
Mermaid
Sarah.
of Silence on YouTube. Hi, Mermaid of Silence.
Hello, how's everyone's week been? How was their Valentine's? How was the week of love?
Well, I survived despite being single.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. You know.
And that was awesome, Tracy. Let me tell you how many people I bumped into last week that were kind of grumpy because they thought they were just single. And we had a little chat about it. And, you know, at least they were thinking about it, thinking about, oh, it can be a relationship with myself as well. And then, you know, the change of perspectives with you can see it in the faces, being grumpy and maybe kind of like, wait a minute, I didn't think about that. And I think for everybody, it's so important to feel that we need a relationship with ourselves. We sometimes don't think we know ourselves truly, and spending time with ourselves is awesome.
Yeah.
For everybody in our family, you know, in our relationships, and for us. So thank you, Tracy, for
That's
that.
okay. We'll say on the Valentine's Day in the car, and I heard a radio presenter. They'd rung someone about winning a prize, and they were saying, "Oh, and so have you got a partner on this Valentine's Day?" And the person said yes. They went, "Oh," she said, "so you're not single and lonely and sad like me." I thought, there's not two options. It's not being with someone, you know, or not being with someone, and you're miserable if you're not with someone. You know, it gives you the time to learn to love yourself when you're not having to focus on actually trying to juggle everything. So
Yes.
yeah, it did make me laugh, really, because it's just like, there's not two options. It's not, you know, just because you're single doesn't mean that you're going to be miserable, because
you can be in a relationship and be miserable. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really,
Yes. Yeah.
It's really,
and then you can see showing off. Just look what I got. Look at the roses I got. Look at the chocolate I got. Well, yes, but I know you're not happy, so it doesn't make sense.
Yep, absolutely. It's all like superficial. It's all wanting to be posted. It's all wanting to be shared and not really treasured. You know, it's not something deep or meaningful, or it's just so commercialized.
Look at the card that just popped.
Oh, so you're gonna begin then. Just want to say that
44 and
oh,
it just kind of woman holding a heart. Interesting.
I've got popped as well.
Yeah.
Oh, hello everyone who's joining on YouTube. Hi, Ritan.
Oh.
I'm just putting a comment in the YouTube about we're going to do the cards for energy of the week. And if people would like the chance to win a reading from the four of us tonight, then to put their names in the chat.
You know what was coming to me when I was kind of meditating before we got on was like, and it ties in so beautifully with what you guys are saying, is like, I think we've all heard the saying, like, you're the main character of your own movie. So like that just popped into my head. I was like, yeah, we always have the focus on other people and what's going on and taking care of everyone else, but we forget about ourselves. So it's like, I feel like that's a message of this week.
Yeah, and also to add it, like, just remember that your inner relationship reflects outer relationship. So your inner world will reflect outer. So if you want to be here in balance and harmony, seek that. And I'm saying seek that solitude when I say, but this is the jumper. I've got the number 33. So Diana, you do have 44. I do have 33.
Oh my gosh.
And it's 6 solitude. And then make a note of that. Just quickly to the stars, the planetary energy of the week. So we have a harmony to begin with, and then we will have a little bit of the tension, Taurus squaring Mercury in Aquarius. So a bit of the might be a tension of the points of view. So try not to go and prove your point, okay, with very, extraordinary thoughts, like maybe somebody not ready to hear that yet. So just make a note of that. So everyone have their own point of view. Don't try to prove it. 6 solitude again. This is like 6 solitude, all right? And digest everything. It's a beautiful week also to make a plans, but 1,000, 100,000,000 times first to test it, every single thing. Not before you're going to share with everyone, but just digest everything. Plan how it's going to look, what is going to cost, who's going to be involved, who's going to do A, B, C, D, E. So, this is the idea which can bring you a lot of prosperity in the nearest future. But before you sharing, just make sure you plan it ahead. So this week we're looking for freedom, for love and kindness, and we're sharing that with everyone. The new ideas rushing through us. So go on. Just don't share it just maybe yet, or be careful with who you're sharing. Like that little seed, right?
Yep.
So 6 solitude. Number 33, 6 solitude. 6 solitude with your thoughts, as we said, even that 14th of February being, just going ahead. And we are in the beautiful season of Pisces. And this is 6 solitude. It's like, under the water. We're sitting under and we're meditating, right? In our world, our dreams, our mystery all around us, our subconscious, whatever it is. So 6 solitude, get the balance, that double free, it's vibration of feminine energy, of creativity, and it just really beautiful. Whatever you're going to meditate and plan, and here it's make a note of that. And it comes number 34 card.
Yeah.
And to make a note of that, all the ideas, what is going to come to you. Note it, write it down, ask Archangel Uriel, because if I feel this is, the Uriel, to get this, to power you, to fuel up these ideas, to give you this energy, to go ahead, to make this plan manifest, all the idea or the dream, whatever it is, you're going to feel about it. But I feel like it's really give you the structure. So we have a beautiful balance this week from me, a feminine and the masculine 34, 7, and 6, 33, 6, 6 and 7, right? It's a beautiful balance.
I love the
we are
red.
balanced. Yes.
I love that red. And I noticed on
Passion.
the second card, it's got the spiral. And of course, I always think of a spiral as like a new beginning, sort of like energy building.
Yeah, momentum. We're building up. You're literally building up the momentum this week as well.
Yeah.
So, and you know, when we're having that beautiful energy, all the planets direct till the beginning of the April. Just give or take. So we are all ahead. Just fire up and give all this within the passion.
Yeah. And what deck's that, Lydia?
Oh yes, I was gonna just do it as no commercial. The Trust Your Vibes. Not a commercial. Sonia, check it. I just put it as there because if I always forget whatever the deck is. Yes,
Yeah.
I love this deck. I wasn't a fan of it, to be honest, at the beginning, because I love the visual arts, and you know, and it is all the beautiful and pretty. But yes, I love the swipes from Sonia. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Okay, so shall I go? I've got 2 cards as well. So the first one is from Carl Gray's Angel Guide deck, and it is actually the one that is the same as the cover, which seems to be happening quite a lot at the moment with me. And it is spiritual growth. And what I noticed, that's why I noticed your spirals, Lydia, was because of the spirals sort of on between the heart and the throat. So again, it goes in with that taking time out, taking that time in the quiet to do your connections. And I love all the rainbow colours around as well. I don't know if, try not to shine the light on it. But they just look very peaceful, very at ease, just very in the moment. And then the other one, I've just got a new deck, which is Power Animal Oracle cards by Stephen Farmer. And Rabbit came out, fertility. Your creativity is at its peak. So I'm feeling with the 2 together, while you are taking that time to connect, to sit quietly, you know, you always think as well, you don't necessarily have to be sitting consciously trying to connect with the spiritual team or anything. It's just taking that time out. It could be having a soak in the bath and just taking your mind away from everything. But in those quiet times, I'm feeling that's when you'll be getting some good things of intuition and the creativity and ideas that you can then build on. So they are my cards for the week.
I like that they tie in with Lydia's cards of the 33 and that abundant creative energy, you know. So that's cool how that tied it in. I have a message about taking risks this week. So this is from my commercial, Denise Lynn, Sacred Destiny Oracle. So I don't use this one often, but I was drawn to it today. It's taking risks, and it's a hawk flying here above the, it's like, what are they called? I want to say mesas, but I don't know. A high plateau, these high plateaus right here. So this is about gathering your courage and taking a risk, taking that leap. Not staying in your comfort zone, you know, where it's nice and cozy and warm and you have everything you need. And this is really asking you to just put yourself out there a little bit more. Do new things, try new things. And for me, this hawk is really symbolic of your spirit guides and connecting intuitively. So this is what I always see when I see the hawk. And also it's about, you know, taking that higher perspective. So there's a situation that you're going through, or maybe that will come up this week, that you kind of need to look at it from all angles before proceeding. So just take that little pause before you before you leap, and just make sure that you're getting every single perspective before maybe saying something or going ahead with something, or whatever it is that you're gonna go through. But yeah, it's it says rather than running from potential failure, embrace it. So don't be afraid to fail. Like, how, that stops us in our tracks. That fear of failure, it's just like it slams the brakes. So maybe like, what would happen if there's no such thing as failure? What if it's just all a learning experience? What if it's just I'm gaining like this new experience that I'm going to use on my way, on my path forward. So it's all, it's all divinely happening for you, not to you. So just trust and embrace. And even if it looks like failure, there's always something to gain out of any situation. So don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to succeed. So when we take that leap, success is also scary, because that's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this? I'm now in a new place and a new, energy. I don't know what to do. It's all new, but it's
invaluable experience, right?
Everything. It is, but yeah, that success is just stepping. I feel like it's always, you're moving up one level, like kind of like in the video games, you're moving on to the next level.
Yes.
To the next level. Yeah,
I like it. The game levels, right?
Yeah. That's always how I picture it. And this says, history has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in a massive way later. So that's really the message for me this week, and I love it. I love that message.
Yes. I think it's important what you said though about it's not only the fear of failing, it's the fear of succeeding. And well, actually, what's going to happen? How's my life going to change?
Yeah,
and so it's really, so it's not just about the fear of failure. It's like, what's my life going to be like if I do succeed?
Yep, it's a lot of change.
Yeah.
And the hawk get very good vision, right? The laser sharp vision.
Precise.
They can see every single detail from high above, So
that's funny that this hawk came through, because right outside my window, I always see a hawk, and it stands like right outside of a tree, and it's like huge. And the other day I was just looking outside the window, and it was two hawks. And I was like, wow, that's really symbolic. So yeah, they're just showing up everywhere for me. So pay attention to the signs, like, spirit will send animals kind of as messengers. So if you repeatedly see a specific animal, like Google it, look it up. What does that mean? What's the message here? And also use your intuition, so that's an extra message in there.
Yeah. And maybe, who knows, we're gonna be hawks, flying around.
Yeah. I love that.
Nice. Well,
welcome to Rust Romance. Is there a comment in the chat on Instagram? I can't see the chat on Instagram.
No.
Just to say what we do.
Hello on Instagram, everyone that's joining. We're just doing messages of the week, and we've got Diana left with her message. But in the meantime, if anyone wants to add their name, we're going to do one reading. We'll put you in a magic pot and pick out a lucky person to get a free reading from all four of us. So if you're interested, please leave your name, or just say, I'm interested, put me in the pot, in the comments, either on Instagram or YouTube. Yes.
So the cherry on the top.
Yes, Diana.
Yeah. And you saw this card already. And if you notice, in most of the cards, we saw red. And I think this week we are called to work with our passion, right? But she's holding a heart. And what I'm getting is that we have so many emotions running. We are trying to work on so many different areas, and if you can see, there are so many little hearts everywhere. Hearts on the big heart, hearts on her, arm. There are so many hearts. We, of course, we want to be successful in everything, and sometimes we get distracted. We get distracted by the outside, but all the forces that are outside, that is not in our control. And we just want to be good. We just want to be the best. And I think it kind of come to Lydia's card and Tracy's card and Noor's card, asking you to come in, analyze, to feel that passion that you need to work with, to use it in a way that you can direct the energy that you are getting, and making sure you are just focusing on what you need to do, not those forces outside that are telling you it's not working, you cannot do it, look, it's too tough, look, it's so expensive, how are you going to get there? Because we just get, our mind is telling that that's a good way for what is it, sabotage, to tell us all the time, no, you can do it, no, that's too expensive, that's you doing it. But your heart can tell you something different, and your heart can give you the passion that you need to do what you need to do. So, but you need some time to figure that out, because sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes you're like, I want to do it, but I don't know how. And when Lydia mentioned, note it, write it.
Make note of it.
Make note of it. I just saw, a list of steps that can break out the little jobs that we need to do. So it is not that big. And this card, when I was shuffling, I got that one that popped. And then I say, okay, but for this week, what is the message for this week? And yes, the same as everyone, abundance, prosperity. But that abundance and that prosperity comes, and if you can see the card, it's full of beings. There are animals, there are flowers, there are sparkles of light, there are orbs. We cannot do it by ourselves.
Divine help us.
We need support, and we need to let that support go within us. We cannot close ourselves and just have that mentality of, oh, I'll be able to do it by myself. Prosperity comes when other people, we let our angels, our guides come in, support us, maybe through people, and collaborate with us. So for this week, I think it's, set those goals and trust your heart. Work with passion and let others be part of your work, and make everyone successful, because as one person, gains experience, the others can benefit, and we can help each other. So I think it's beautiful. This is what we're going to get.
Yeah, it's always a ripple effect. Like once you change your energy and shift the way you kind of operate, if you start operating from a different
vibrations.
It's like it ripples out to others, and I love that. So
and it's hidden. If you notice, the little orbs are hidden. Those little surprises, the ones that are helping us, they are hidden. We don't see them. We just need to let them come.
We
just need to let them be part of our our lives.
Yeah, it's manifest for you and intuition too. Listen to the guidance from above through the intuition. So, and the Pisces, again, Pisces, it's intuitive side, right?
Yeah.
Going together, right?
Highly intuitive, And there's a lot of orbs, lots of orbs coming up for me lately. And
that's what I noticed here. Lots of orbs.
It's always like spirit guides and people in spirit. Well, for me, that's how I see it.
That's the orbs around with all of this.
I saw that in your card, Lydia. I noticed.
Yeah.
Lots of spirit around, and every card, it and the symbolism is different, can be different for everyone. Orbs, animals, angels,
feathers.
It's like so many ways. You just pay attention. It's like they're saying, pay attention to the signs we are sending you.
Yeah. So, shall we? With such a beautiful energy.
Yeah, so
magical pot.
We've had Ali join us, so her name's gone into the pot. Elizabeth's name's gone into the pot. Is there anyone else before we draw a name out? Anyone else on either Instagram or YouTube who would like their name to go in to the pot? And then we
is anyone on Instagram would like
don't
to go
be scared, guys.
And while you write your name on the chat, I have to tell you, I am using the energy cards with Sandra and Taylor. There you go.
Can you add it, Sarah, to like for the pot, please?
Sarah wants to be in there. Hi, Ali.
Hi, Ali. Hi, Sarah. Scab, hi, and Andrea, also on the Instagram, and Rust Romance, hello.
And then also on YouTube, we've got TN Treasures, who I think it's Janine. Is that you, Janine? TN Treasures? She says, "Yay, I was finally able to connect with you."
Hey,
hello and love to all. I don't know if Ruth Ann is still there, or Mermaid of Silence, but if any of you would like your name to go in.
Ruth Ann does. She says yes, please.
And so Sarah, okay. And Sarah commented, love these weekly readings. Yay. And so Sarah has remembered the last week. Use the energy to direct it, right?
Sarah had an amazing session inside of our membership. She's a medium. So if you guys want to connect with anybody in that way, Sarah can definitely help you. Okay, so anybody else?
Who is the lucky?
Yes, let's
so we go into the
okay. Let's see. Okay, whoever needs guidance this week, come on.
Yeah. Okay.
For the highest good.
Yes.
It's always for the highest good.
Drum roll.
Speaking. Ding 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 ding.
It's the crown chakra bowl today. And it's Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, yay.
Wow.
Sarah's so meant to be.
I know.
Yeah.
So if you have a specific question, Sarah, if you could put it in the chat so we can direct our energies. Or if not, just a general question.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know which deck.
So it's going to be what does she need to know? Basically,
anything I need to know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna stick with my deck.
Yeah, me too. That's what I felt from the beginning.
Yeah, well, I just I think this message is like straight. So I am using the spirit of animals oracle. And Sarah, you got the moose. The moose. And the message for you. So what do you need to know? Wisdom. Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Sarah, what else can I say? It's just there.
I have a perfect follow-up.
There you go. I mean, so that's the moose for you. Let's see, Lydia. I'm curious.
You know, I don't know, Sarah, but you are the magnet for, again, seek the solitude. Seek the solitude and see the solution. And look at this card. I know you're probably just on the Instagram, so I'm going to show you on the Instagram. Can you see the target, where you want to go? You see, and who is the solution? You, who knows all the answers, and who is the most wise one? It's you, Sarah. Look, you're the one. And again, a lot of passion and the power and creativity, it's here within, right? And as you, this white arrows, it's that the guidance which you're receiving. So watch this divine downloads and the whispers again, your guides, your angels, your loved ones in spirit. They're going this week while you are in the solitude. Well, it doesn't matter if you meditate, walk, having a bath, right? We talk for that. Just that aha moment, whenever it comes, it's there for you, you know. And it's 46. So the 4 to create this stable ground for you, this foundation, the strong, and the 6, the creation. You as a creator, right? And 4 and 6, it's one. It's begin within you. So you are the leader. You creating, you choosing, deciding, you going for it, right? So it's this week. Watch for these aha moments. Allow them to come. You're the boss.
Do you want to go, Tracy, or should I?
I can go because it's quite interesting, because I went for the Sacred Traveller deck, which is actually one of Denise Lynn's, the back. And it's grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. And the image, I don't think the light's shining on it, is obviously someone in solitude, taking the time out, connecting, grounding. And in the book, it says, or part of it says, grounding can simply be a matter of leaning against a tree and imagining yourself reaching into the roots and up to the branches. It can also mean you need to stand up for yourself. Don't back down. Stand up for those who can't protect themselves. Believe in yourself. Hold firm to what you know to be true. You're like the ancient oak with its roots deep in the earth. You are noble, valiant, and strong. And it's also saying as well that when things get really busy, our energy can get scattered. So by going and taking that time out, you can basically like get all your energy back. So it's not all sort of scattered all over the place. But then I also drew one from the IMI deck, and it's Innocence, which is the card all about basically your inner child and letting your inner child back out to play. So again, you know, obviously I know you do your nursing work as well as your mediumship and everything, but it's just sort of reminding you, take time out to play, let your hair down. You know, I'm looking at the bubbles there and it just takes me back to like being a kiddie, you know, with your little hoop and making your water with the soap in so you could blow the bubbles. And yeah, so it's just a case of allowing time amongst all everything going on in life to take that time out, not only to ground and be quiet and still, but to play. So it's that balance. It's that balance between work, play. Yeah. So that's my message for you, Sarah.
Wonderful. I love all the messages. I also pulled 2 cards and kind of the same message of the seeking solitude and grounding and patience. So this is a bird. I don't know what kind of bird this is. I'm sure somebody knows, but it's traveling.
It's a crane, I think.
Crane.
Because I pulled it on a card recently. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
It's not the Japanese that heron, no?
I thought it was a heron.
Yeah.
They might be the same thing. So specifically, I don't know, but
type, who knows? Who's the bird expert?
Yeah. This is about not being able to see what's coming. So there's an energy here, a message of, even though it's foggy, even though you can't see what's around the corner, just trust and have faith, use your intuition, be patient, be quiet and still. Don't make any rash decisions. It says, be patient, the truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. So this is just be patient, trust your intuition, trust that everything's going to work out. And then I love the card that follows it because it's Wonders. It's a crystal. It's like it mentions quartz crystals. So that's clear quartz, amethyst, citrine, rose, and smoky. So if you work with those, but also I got fluorite. This is what this picture reminds me of. All the colors in it reminds me of fluorite. So this is just saying that just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. Wonders will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they won't be apparent at first. Nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones. No matter how tiny they may seem, let go of expectations. Don't limit the way you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be open if you believe anything and everything is possible. So this is just a great card to follow the patience and not to worry, because wonderful things are coming, just around the corner. And what really stuck out in the description with the crystals, it's like these quartz crystals amplify energies. So if, I don't know if you use them, but during your sessions or when you're working, to kind of use the quartz to amplify your energy and help ground in the energy, if that makes sense. Yeah, but I really love these messages for you, and let us know how it works out.
That's interesting, because what I didn't read out from the guidebook for the Innocence one, and it's Angel Danielle, and then with each of these cards, it suggests different crystals you can connect with. And it says Danielle encourages you to connect with the following crystals: amethyst, rhodochrosite, rose quartz, and sugarlight. So there's obviously a connection there again with the quartz crystals, because the amethyst and rose quartz are obviously both types of quartz. And there was an affirmation of today there is room to play and to enjoy life. So,
and just to add
Diana
just to add it up, because of the quartz, right? So it's like a king of all the crystals is it's clarity. And when he was saying, and it just randomly, I have clear quartz being lying down. It's like a confirmation. And I also feel, Sarah, if you look into your root chakra and just to work with that, it just came to me. So I see a bit of them, if you will, debris needed to be a bit moved from the sides. yeah. So I hope it does resonate with you. Just let us know how it's gonna go. All right.
You're welcome.
And good
Sarah.
luck.
She's got, thank you ladies so much.
Oh, it's a
Good.
pleasure.
You're welcome.
Pleasure.
Oh,
Yeah.
my chat is freezed.
Had you done your
Oh no.
card yet, Dinah?
First one.
There's the moose.
Oh yes, the moose. Yes,
Moose.
yes. Sorry, that's when I was delving into my guidebooks.
Lydia, Sarah's asking, how do you do that with the root chakra? How do you clear that out?
So because of there is many ways how you can do it, you know. But I like it, you know, you can do meditation if you will. Whatever it calls you. You can do through the physical activity as well. Yoga, opening up, poses, and Diana can help you with that. Just sorry, Diana, it's a bit with the food, you know, just to power. And also there is a lot of inner child, right? So going from 0 to 7, so I feel like 0 to 7 is like, you know, this is the base chakra, the root is going on there, and it's a lot of the financial, how secure you feel, right? So because of you having the balance, you know, you want to create, you know, go 100% with your business, you know, but there is a nursing job as well. So here to empower you and to literally untangle, there is, you know, in the group, there is a lot of meditation, which you can do with root chakra, and the power intention as well. And, you know, and if you need that cleansing and, you know, through Akashic records sessions, you know, that's little commercials, very commercial. So through it, there is many ways, and, you know, and it's really direct with you, whatever you just feel. So that's, you know, seek solitude, unplug yourself. Can you see the plug? Unplug yourself.
Yeah, I noticed that's the first thing I noticed in that card.
Exactly.
I didn't get a chance to say it, but yeah.
Just pull the plug. Pull the plug. You know, you can just lay low from social media for a little bit. Just find that beautiful tree where the Tracy card, you know, the gratitude. Then you can see the moose and the heron and all of this beautiful.
Take your crystals.
And just in the solitude, what do I need to know and remove from my root chakra? Where is that? I wouldn't say the block, because if it's just so
it's not
heavy.
A block.
It's not a block.
I would say this
Spring
is what
clean.
I'm getting. It's a rewiring. It's a rewiring of that, of the wiring of the programming that you got from 0 to 7. So it's like clearing out your computer. It's like when it has a virus, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to go throw out my computer. No, I'm going to search for this virus and get it off, and then, you know, things will start working as they should be. So just try to pinpoint where those kind of like the
hook on the hook.
Yeah, like those programs that are not serving you right now. So if I picked up a programming, let's say, if, you know,
I would say no, sorry, Noor, before, so you continue, because it's being ancestors, family, back.
It's
kind of nagging me, like,
family.
You have to say that word.
Yeah, it's like if my parents were always in scarcity mentality, or how are we going to pay the bills at the end of the month? And this is programmed into your subconscious when you're a kid and you're not aware of it, but it plays out in different ways, you know. So that's just like an example of something that needs to be shifted. So it could be it's the root chakra is like the stability and the you know, the root, of course, but it's like the foundation. That's
Feel the layer.
Yeah. And maybe if you go back to, you know, go back through your tree, your family tree, because it might be that you're representing all those females in your family that wanted to do what you want to do right now, and you are feeling the fear from them, what they suffered in their time. And once you clear and begin to move, you are helping them accomplish what they couldn't through you. So maybe that's what you need to work on and clear, because it is not yours. It's on your shoulders, but it's from back there, from.
It's like breaking the cycle. It's like clearing the lineage, and even in their time, you know, right now we're living at a time where, you know, women have so much more power than what we used to, being suppressed all the time, and intuition being suppressed, and everything to do with femininity, you know, kind of suppressing that. But now it's all rising to the top and wants to be healed and wants to be cleared. And it's like in every family there's one that's like for me, I feel like it's me, and maybe it's it's usually the spiritual person is the one that recognizes the pattern, and I feel like when we do recognize the pattern, like it's a responsibility, just not for others but for ourselves and for the future generations to clear that. So really deep into
I think when people say, oh well, it runs in the family, it doesn't have to keep running in the family.
Exactly.
You can cut that and start
break the circle
of the family. I don't know if you're working tomorrow, Sarah, but it's the healing circle in the membership group tomorrow. So if you can't be there, if you're working, message me and I can always include you in the healing.
She says, oh my goodness, yes, on my mother's side, and her mom and her mom. Yeah, so
and
we could all say the same. Yeah,
we're all human beings being programming, enslaved into the system, or just not going too far. But what I want to say as well with this card, you know, the seek the solution and all these arrows, you're the medium. You can reconnect with all your mother lineage, father lineage, the 10 generations, and ask, what haven't you succeed, or where you need help, what you wanted to create. And it's almost like when we're leaving the material world, we're going into the spirit, right? There is those regrets, and those regrets kind of heavy, you know. So just ask and receive.
They're guiding you on the other side, and
always,
and what they couldn't fulfill in their lives, that you can fulfill that for them, even though they're on the other side. And I'm sure you understand this because you're a medium, like Lidia said, and you know how it all works.
So good luck, my darling, good luck.
Yes. She would love for you to add her, Tracy, to your.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do a reply, which is why my hands are up.
I know. I'm trying to see that, but all my chat with a little storm outside. So I'm surprised we're having wonderful smooth connection.
Yeah, the wind here is it was quieter yesterday, wasn't it? Because I'm in Hampshire in the UK, and Lydia's not. You're about 45 minutes in the car away, aren't you, Lydia? But yeah, on Friday we had horrific winds here. Yesterday was a bit quieter, but it's picked up again tonight. So I can hear with where my house is, if it goes in a certain direction and it does this whistling noise as it goes through between me and the next door house. So but thank you everyone for joining.
To be blown away.
Yes, clearing everything. So
thank you
everyone for joining.
Thank you, this was wonderful.
Yeah, we'll be here at the same time next week. Well, the other three will. I won't be able to come next week, but we're trying to do it regularly at 8 p.m. UK time on a Sunday, so that people can get used to when we're going to be here.
So 5 Eastern time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. UK, and the Central. Oh, is
3?
It? Oh, yeah.
3. I'm like 5 o'clock win.
Wait. It's 5 hours, isn't it?
Too many time zones.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and we're changing the clocks soon.
Oh no!
Oh, Darren, that's going to be even
Are
more
we?
confusing. End of March now, isn't it?
Oh,
In a few
you
weeks.
see,
Mid-March.
now February.
I think
no
we're doing
way.
it mid second week of March, no?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know
Get
that it's going to be end of
3 more
March.
weeks.
Yeah, UK it's normally end of March, but I know there's a couple of weeks when it's
Between,
we have to get
Yeah.
so confusing.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you covered.
I know. We'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Have a wonderful week.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful week.
Have a good week.
Sending lots of love.
Watch out for all our posts.
Yes.